Well, hey there, Aries. Welcome to ZEN-TAROT. My name's Julie. We are going to do a mid-year check-in here, kind of a mid-year recalibration to reset, realign, refocus with all the signs, Aries. We're going to start with you. I hope that you are doing well. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. If you'd like a personal reading from me, I'm open for those. I will leave all my information in the description box below. So Aries, here we are halfway through the year. All the noise is settled from the beginning of the year. The dust is cleared. Now it's time to kind of recalibrate, to look at where we are coming from the beginning of the year, and where we're going, especially after this Lion's Gate portal comes in for us on August 8th, the portal of light. So we've been doing a lot of shadow work, doing a lot of inner deep diving here. So I'm curious to see where that is leading us. But first, we're going to pause, we're going to realign, we're going to refocus. Aries, we're going to reclaim your power here with this tarot spread. So let's get going. I want to see what this energy is bringing for you. We're going to start with an Osho ZEN-TAROT card for Up in the Ether for the sign of Aries. So what is this opening up? I had this pulled up this morning. I think it is your fourth house. It is. It's your fourth house of home, emotional roots, and inner safety. So I love that. I love that. You're really building a life that feels like home to your soul now. So let's get you an Osho ZEN-TAROT card. I cannot lose my voice already. Hold on one second, Aries. And let me get this back. I'm just taking a sip here. All right, Osho ZEN-TAROT card for Up in the Ether for the sign of Aries for the last half of 2025. It is getting kind of humid here, but it's so hot. Wow, Osho ZEN-TAROT card needed to be shuffled here. Give me an Osho ZEN-TAROT card for Up in the Ether. Exhaustion. Oh my God. Look at this. You are in burnout. You are absolutely in burnout. It is time to take that deep breath, take a break, take a vacation from your worries here. You have worried yourself sick here the first half of 2025. You've been really going big with the worries. This goes well beyond your personal life. You've been worried about everything, everyone, even universal worries coming in, just really being that burden on your back. It is time to shed each one of these. Not everything is your responsibility, Aries. I know you are the leader in the zodiac signs. Every reader starts with you. The energy starts with you. So you're always kind of the first one into the jungle here with your machete of truth. You're a fire sign. You can kind of burn away the misinformation easily enough, but you're tired. You're really tired from trying to get through all that information or get through something that's been very heavy. Look at the source on the bottom of the deck, Aries. Good God. Talk about a Lion's Gate portal. I can't wait to do your sign for the Lion's Gate portal, because this is really from dark to the light. It's just really an instant of clarification as you move through the latter part of 2025 here. You're going to be letting go of a lot of these worries, a lot of these things that have tethered you down to the earth, just made you feel so grounded that you couldn't move, like you were weighed 1,000 pounds, like gravity had really pulled you into Mother Earth Gaia here, and there almost seemed to be no escape. You were so exhausted from trying to climb your way out. But then source comes in, the answers come in, the clarity. Look at this from clinging to the past. You've got all of these things you're trying to work out and balance out, all these emotions, all this chaos in your mind of what went wrong or how to avoid that in the future here. Very heavy energy. To the Lion's Gate portal, right through the fire, right through the ring of fire where all the truth lies. And you can finally relax. Finally relax. It's like you see Spirit taking the wheel now, and you can take, you know, when you're driving and you're just so, you don't know where you are and it's raining and you're lost and the GPS is not working and you just have this white knuckled grip. That's how I'm picturing you this first half of 2025, just this white knuckled grip. And then you get to pull over, you get to stop. You see a pull off area, right? A rest area, and you get to pull off. And even though the rain is pounding pounding down on the car. You're parked, you're safe, you're in park. You get to relax and relax that grip, or take that deep breath and say, okay, I can rest here a minute. That's what this half of this mid-year point is for you. You get to rest a minute. You get to release that need to control it all. Or for survival. I mean, you had to survive that drive. You had to survive those. It wasn't like you were overreacting or you were jumping into places that didn't lead you there. You were led to every single one of those responsibilities there. But now Spirit is taking over, taking the wheel here, coming in very, very strong and letting you know. And you know how you know that's happening is things are just starting to work out. You have this day of hell planned, right? It's just like, oh my God, I got 10 meetings today. I got a timeline. I'm on the clock here. And then all of a sudden, 5 of them have to reschedule, and it's their fault. It's not your fault. And you're like, oh my God, okay, well, maybe I can go for a walk today, or maybe I can go to the park and take a breather today. So it's just something like that. It's just out of your control that things just start working out. They just start moving aside for you to be able to take those deep breaths, take that moment of solitude for yourself. So let's see, let's get a card for the animal spirit guide that's going to be walking with you, or guides. It's going to be walking with you this last half of 2025. What kind of animal spirit magic is up in the ether for Aries the last half of 2025, Spirit? Last half of 25. Oh my God, the lion spirit. Look at this, number 37. Converts to a 10, which is a number 1. This is your identity. This is you roaring into the last half of 2025, knowing exactly who you are and what you're capable of. This is you being generous of spirit now, being very giving now, becoming of service now, because you have more than you need. Things are just working out. The money's just coming in. The family's just working out. The situations are just working out. This is beautiful. This Lionsgate portal is opening up this portal of light for you. And it's almost blinding because you've been in the dark. You've been so scared, so white-knuckled on things just getting out of your control, because so many things have gotten out of your control. This is you just saying, okay, I never had control in the first place. This is you releasing the idea that you could control the uncontrollable, at least letting the universe handle the stars and the moon and the 3-body problems, right? It's just, okay, that's out of my control. The solar flares were at a maximum solar point in 2025 with the solar flares and the aurora being seen around the world, the magnetic pull of the earth. We're going through some massive, massive changes. But we are in this intricate, beautifully designed system that has all these fail-safe things going on that you can relax about, Aries. This is going on for time and millennium, so you can relax. You can relax about the things you cannot control here. Armadillo spirit, set healthy boundaries. I think this is speaking directly to you from Spirit. Set the boundaries here. Control the things you can control. Stop trying to control the things you know you can't control, and you're getting the wisdom to know the difference now. It's just a beautiful, beautiful understanding. I know the difference. I know what I can control. Number 1, what's coming into you, Aries, is the control of the way you feel. You're not handing your happiness over to anyone else as the months kind of keep rolling through here for 2025. You're taking your happiness back. I'm not going to let that headline upset me. I'm not going to let that conversation upset me. I'm not going to let the fear of the universe spinning out of control upset me. I'm going to let go of the things that I cannot control. That gives you so much more power. It's just really the power of how you feel dictates all here. So I'm not going to let that throw me off. The hawk spirit, let spirit be your guide. There you go. Spirit taking the wheel. The number 32 converts to a 5, which is all about change here. So wow, wow, wow. And then you got the 55, number 55. Look at all these 5s. 5, 5, 5 here with the snake spirit. Time to heal. It's time for that reflective pause. It's time for that time out. It's time to step back into the shadows for a minute and go into observation mode as we move through this Lionsgate portal. Aries, It's beautiful. Dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. 19, commit yourself. Commit yourself to things that make you feel good and safe and secure and not fearful and not like you have to always take the lead, always make the decisions, always plan the itinerary or plan the trip or plan the get together. You're just sitting back. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, oh well. It's just really out of your control and it's out of your wheelhouse now. You're just pushing it out. It's not my problem. It's not my job. I could clearly hear you saying that. All right, we're going to use the Light Seers Tarot deck. Today we're going to look at, let's see where you've been coming from. I'm going to ask just 5. We're going to try to just pull 5 cards and see where this leads us, Aries. But card number 1. The fire you have survived January through now. What challenge, what loss or transformation has shaped you this first half of the year? This honors the emotional or spiritual terrain you walked through here. So let's give that some honor. You have forged ahead using the strength from these events in the first half of the year. So let's take a look here. What is the fire that Aries has survived first half of 2025? Oh my God, the 9 of Swords. You have survived some real heartache, some real grief, some real letting go and surrendering. This grief had you surrendering. There was nothing else you could do. Number 9, we are in a 9 year. 9s are all about saying goodbye to the things that have pulled you into the waters, drowned you, the emotions that have drowned you, that have overtaken you. You've given them too much power. So now you're really taking your power back, especially with this Fool energy coming through. My God, it gave you so much strength. It gave you absolutely the power to take a leap of faith. And the Queen of Cups, your heart is just wide open now. So it goes in this order here. You have survived some things, Aries. My God, have you survived some things with that 9 of Swords coming out for the first half of 25. It's just been really treacherous, really difficult to even find the strength to continue, to get up in the morning, to find the joy in your day here. It just seems like this heaviness on you. That was the weight of the world on your shoulders because you took on the responsibility to care so deeply, to let that be your mission, your life's purpose, to change things, to fix things. It's such beautiful. It's so beautiful. You've just been this helping hand, this beautiful earth angel, just guiding and assisting and helping, and you have this inner wisdom that people are attracted to, and you have this sense of humor that makes people laugh in the worst of times, Aries. I'm just picturing those times when we are at death's door here, or we're just grieving something that hurts us to the point of where we can't breathe, and you tend to have this way of coming in with this snippet or this quip or this way of saying something that just brings laughter. It just brings from tears to laughter with you. How beautiful are you? You're just so beautiful. And the Fool energy, now you have the strength, the power, the hope, the understanding, the clarity of releasing the things that you cannot control, taking your power back. It just really gave your power away when you had no boundaries. You had no boundaries. You were opening yourself up to spirit here, and that just opens you up for all, the experience of all here. But you're taking this huge leap of faith right back into the heart space, getting the strength you need to overcome and persevere here and really thrive through this Lionsgate portal. This portal is a true portal for you. You're going to be seeing portals everywhere. You know, I'm picturing Quantum Leap. There was this show years and years ago, Quantum Leap, where there were portals everywhere. You just had to dive through these different scenarios here. That's what it's going to feel like to you. It's like, what do I want to do today? What do I want to experience today? So the last half of 2025 for you is all about easing up, about gaining clarity, about gaining understanding, about moving from survival mode into thrival mode, just really understanding the power, the transformation that grief can bring in here. Grief is the mother of all transformation. If you're grieving this hard, it means you loved that hard. It's just the other side of love. So you are opening yourself up to love again. You are opening yourself up to accept love again, and instead of just this persevering way about you, just survival way. That's what's making you so much lighter when you're around people who are grieving. There's a lot of people who are moving into this kind of change. You've got all these fives here. There's a lot of people that are moving into this feeling, and you know exactly how that feels, to be so stuck in something, to be so obsessed, so neurotic almost about something that you can't focus on anything else. It's like you disengaged. Even conversations that you were having with people, you had this disengagement because you were so caught up in what was going on here. So in the grief of it all here. So now you've survived grief, you're on the other side of it, and you are really in a powerful time right now through the last half of this year. Really getting your power back, especially the Fool represents Aries energy as well. So yeah, so number 0, no preconceived notions of how this is going to look. I'm letting go. I'm letting go of the wheel here. I'm going to trust for once. For once, I'm going to trust that the universe has this, that God has this, that the angels have this. This has been happening forever, and it is not up to me to change the way the universe works here. So I'm letting go of that. All right, let's take a look at the truth you're sitting with right now. What realization, emotion, what energy is defining your current state right now? We're going to take a look at your current state right now, this mid half of the year. What emotion is defining you right now? What emotion is defining you right now? Boy, something really wanted to flip here. What emotion is defining you right now? Ooh, the 3 of Pentacles working together here. Teamwork makes the dream work. You're really ready to jump into companionship now, to friendship now, to love now, to family now, to home now. I'm going to commit myself much more to my home life now, and maybe a home business, or just really pulling it into the nucleus now. Pulling it in, not being the overlord of all now, pulling it into the nucleus here, controlling what you can control here. Absolutely controlling what you can now. All right, I love this. What are you accepting? What are you accepting right now? What is Aries accepting right now? Oh, the Queen of Pentacles. Look at this with the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, that slow moving energy, and look at you moving into your power with the 6 of Wands. And the 8 of Pentacles, self-mastery here. This is a beautiful, beautiful trending up from the deep, dark waters here into the trending up, into things working out, into walking right into your recognition with the 6 of Wands here. Good God, are you honoring yourself? Everyone around you is honoring you here. There's a real recognition. There's a home business that's asking to be looked at, Aries, for this last half of 2025. The stars have kind of aligned for this beautiful home business here. The Queen of Pentacles is independently owned and operated. The Queen of Cups has absolute control over her heartstrings, over her emotions here, and can't be knocked off, knows what it's like to work for what you want here, or to have patience. You've been savoring the idea of this working from home, or this home business that's about to thrive. It's really about to take off. You're about to go through this portal with the Lion's Gate, with the Leo energy coming in, with this lion spirit coming in, Aries, and you are about to be on the springboard. You're on the springboard from burnout to brilliance, to getting your fire back, to getting your spark back, to getting your creativity back, to getting your muse back, to some kind of olive branch has been put down on the earth for you to get pulled out of this quicksand of grief, to get pulled out of the story itself and into the understanding of it, into the lesson of it, the learning of it. It's like a huge eureka turning point for you. Right into your success. What success means to you, that is exactly, because now you're redefining yourself. You're redefining success. You're redefining grief and love here with the Queen of Cups and the Fool energy. You are in absolute recalibration. It's like, I got to fine tune this now because I don't ever want to go through this again. I don't ever want to not trust again. When I don't trust, I feel unsafe. I feel sick. I feel unhealthy. I feel like something's going on and I just don't know about it. I feel in the dark. I feel in the dark. I'm hearing Al Pacino. I'm in the dark here. You have moved. You've taken off those horror glasses. You just had this, you saw everything horrible that was going on. You're such a deep empath that you went right to how that feels, right? You were inserting how you would feel if that was happening to you. And you did this on a worldwide basis. So you took on the weight of the world in more ways than one here. But look at this success. Look at this progression. Look at this independently owned and operated here. No longer can anyone have control over the way that you feel about yourself, your finances, your home, your situation here. That was you giving away your power before. If you feather this nest, if you walk in line, if you do everything you're supposed to do, then I can relax. I can be happy. I can feel like you've got it here. It's like a parent not trusting a child to take care of their own things. And so they're jumping in and fixing things for them because they don't want them to have to feel what they felt here. You felt a lot of grief. You've gone deep and dark in a lot of ways here, Aries. So you don't want anyone else to feel that way, anyone in the world to feel that way. So you've been jumping in, trying to save them from their own mistakes or horrors, but had that focus on what was going wrong so that you could save it. So the law of attraction was kicking in, showing you everything that was going wrong so that you could save it, so that you could fix it, so you could jump in. But it just is this pool of everything going wrong. It's this rabbit hole of everything going wrong. There was this glimmer of hope, this light of maybe a home business or earning something on my own. I have the patience. I've been savoring this a long time. I've been waiting a long time for things to align, for me to align. So you're stepping into this beautiful alignment through this Lionsgate portal. And it's all waiting for you on the other side. It's your feathered nest you've been waiting for because you've shifted your focus. You've turned away from the dark. You've turned away from the battle. You've turned away from the war right into your happiness and your leap of faith and your idea that things are working out for you. Things always work out for me. Just shift the way you're looking at this. Things always work out for me. And so now I have this beautiful idea for a home business, and I'm going to take a peek and see where this is going. Last half of 2025 with this taking control of your own finances, of the way that you feel, more importantly, because maybe money has been a big trigger of how you feel about yourself. Are you putting your value, your worth on what you have in the bank? Are you? That's a big, big question for you to ask mid-year 2025. Am I equating what I have in the bank with my value? That's a great question for you. It's going to shatter that illusion that you are what you're worth here, that you are worth what you have in the bank here. It's going to shatter this illusion. It's like, wow, it's a miracle that I'm even here. It's a miracle that I'm even still standing, still breathing, still laughing, still finding ways to make my own way here. So yeah, everything always works out for me. It's a miracle I'm still here. I'm going to keep this miracle going, and I'm going to gain the momentum. I'm going to get this momentum going. Put the time clock down too. Put that tick down. I hear this ticking time clock that you've been on here. Like you had to punch in and punch out. It made you very stressful, very edgy and agitated. And it's the opposite of what you're walking into. Absolute opposite. This is freedom. This is freedom. Letting go of the idea that you are worth what you have in the bank here. Walking right into your life's purpose here. And it's a home-based business that really, really thrives while you're relaxing. It makes money for you in the background. It's a exponential way to make money here. Exponential, absolutely, with the Knight of Pentacles. This idea, this business idea that you have, Aries, it's exponential. Go for it. Go for it. Get it going right now. Whatever you have to do to open this business up right now, that's what you got to do. You have to do it. You're being called to do it. You're going to feel really, really crappy every day that you don't. All right, now that I put that seed to grow, never mind, you got this. You know, you're on your own timeline, and it's not up to anyone. It's not up to anyone. All right, let's see. What are you ready to shed here? What are you ready to shed as you walk through the rest of the months here of 2025? After the Lionsgate portal, what have you shed? What have you shed through this Lionsgate portal? What have you shed? What armor have you shed? Two of Pentacles being on the fence, being indecisive, making no decision at all because you were afraid you were going to make the wrong decision. You didn't trust. You didn't trust yourself. You didn't trust others. You didn't trust the universe to really handle this. Look at the things happening here, the codes that are happening. And you know, life is such a miracle. It really, really is. Everything has to be just right. Every circumstance, every environment, everything has to be just right for life to spark, for life to take and to hold there. Even to be born is such a miracle because so many things can go wrong in the womb, Aries. So it's every single day is a miracle, every single day. And that is the idea that you are walking into, that I am not going to sweat the small stuff. It is all small stuff. We are here for a very, very, very short amount of time here. I am not going to forsake my life for the generations gone by here, or for the wars that have gone on forever and the wars that will go on forever. It is not my hill to die on. I'm going to live while I'm alive here. I'm not going to have the regrets of wasting so much time worrying about the things that will never come to pass, right? 99.9% of the things we worry about never come to pass here, but we spend so much time flipping the script, seeing what it's like on the other side. What if I'm homeless? What if I can't eat? What if I get sick? What if? Been living your life on what ifs. You got to shift that what if to what if I got control of this? What if I started that home business? What if I started that YouTube channel? What if I started that small shop with the crystals and the tarot cards here? What if? Just start turning those what ifs instead of the worst case scenario. You know, you've been hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst, and that preparing for the worst overtook you. You were never prepared enough for the things that could go wrong and the things that did go wrong. Were you ever prepared? Were you ever prepared when that job got taken from you, when that partner passed away, when that biggest shock of your life came in and those words were heard by you? Were you ever prepared? Ever prepared? All the nights you sat wondering how you would feel, or if that happened to you, or that happened to my friend, or that I read this, the headline came through. Were they prepared? Can you prepare? No. The answer is no. So let go of the things that you cannot prepare for and start preparing for life. Start preparing for tomorrow. There is a tomorrow. That's what hope is that there is a tomorrow. Tomorrow does exist. So you may as well start. You may as well go back to school, right? That time is going to go by anyway, whether you're learning something new or not, or you're sitting there commiserating about all the things that have gone wrong. It's that baby step out. It's that progression out that you are moving into, Aries. Look at this King of Cups on the bottom of the deck to match the Queen of Cups here, the 10 of Swords walking away, and the World with strength. There's that Leo energy. Good God, Aries, look what you are walking into here with the World, 10 of Swords. You're walking away again, letting go of the things you cannot control. I cannot control that any longer, especially when it comes to your finances. You've been on that feast or famine far too long. It's time to get the momentum going and get some control over it. You got this. You got this. You're smart enough to get this under control without worrying about if it spins out of control again. But look at this Lion's Gate portal, what this is opening up for you. My God, my God. Strength, the number 8 comes through here for August. We are looking at the mid-year here and Lion Spirit. So this portal is going to open up doors that you never ever possibly imagined. Look at the portals all over this reading. The World card, this is the last card in the major arcana. You have walked this path of exhaustion, this path of grief, this path of betrayal and mistrust and doubt and insecurity and fear for far too long. It's time to let it go. Trust in God, trust in others, trust in yourself, trust in the power of love, and get that momentum going. There's another side to this. There is the other side, right? There is. You can feel that pull to the other side. Go through this portal bravely, with courage, with secureness within yourself, that you got this, that you're going to fly through this, that you are finally going to get control here. And you're going to step on that stage in your own life, in your own spotlight. Whew, Aries, I love this. My God. All right, Aries, I am going to leave it here, just like this number 21 with the world card here. Leave that cycle here. Leave it behind you. Step into the new. Step into the power of you. Understand how powerful you are, and your purpose is not to sit here and worry about everything. That's not your purpose. Put it down. Put the worry down. And step into the new here. Step into the unknown. This is a path you haven't walked yet. So walk carefully. Study everything. Stop and smell the roses while you're on the road to success, to stardom here. There's that time of incognito when people get really, really famous that they wish they could be in incognito again. They wish they could just walk the streets again and have no one know their name. That's what you're walking into. So savor these days where it's just you. And you have all the power. You have all the power you need. Oh, Aries, I love it. All right, I'm going to leave it here. Aries, if you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. I cannot wait to see what this last half of 2025 has in store for you. It's just summoning in now. So, Aries, I'm sending you all my love.